Hi, good morning. Sorry, these lines right here are kind of distracting. I'm thinking maybe I should try some of those under eye patches that you see people use. Yeah, that's... Anyways, hello. It is 8 o'clock in the morning on November 22nd, right? And I just woke up. I'm pretty exhausted. The freaking dryer is running. I don't know what made me think that I could run a dryer while doing a video. That is, the dryer is literally right there. Sorry guys. Anyways, hi, my name is Savannah. I am the owner behind Sewlivi Dyes Yarn. Welcome to this, whatever you want to call this. I am very tired. This week we have off for Thanksgiving break, so I mean we can sleep in and everything, but I hate how I feel like I don't have much of a day when I sleep in. Like when I have to wake up for, you know, for school, for work, I feel like I got the whole day, even though I have lots of stuff to do, work, pick up kids from school, you know, just everything I have in the day. My days feel so much longer. If I sleep in even till 8 o'clock, I feel like my day is super short. It's weird. It's what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the last week. So last week, my kids were supposed to quarantine until Wednesday. Well, Monday, we got word that, like close to the end of the day, we got word that they were going to shut down school last week. What was going to happen was the kids had gone to school on Monday. Not my kids, but just kids in general. School was open. Kids went to school on Monday. They had absolutely no school on Tuesday, so I'm assuming they counted it like a snow day. And then this gave teachers enough time to prep. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 3 days my kids were supposed to go back to school, was just e-learning days. So we had to do school online. Oh shoot, I don't think my daughter did her PE assignment. That's okay. We have, nothing has, I mean, we had those 3 days plus this whole week for them to do their assignments. Nothing is due until the 29th, next Monday. So I think she forgot to do PE. I'll have to double check with her when she wakes up. So yeah, technically I have had 3 weeks off. Well, this will be my 3rd week off. Which I'm not mad about. My kids are pretty bored, unfortunately. But luckily they are no longer like quarantining, so they can see friends if they, you know, if friends want to come over and play, or they're allowed to go to the store and all that other fun jazz stuff. So yeah, that has been what is going on here. So we have Thanksgiving. We're doing a Friendsgiving for Thanksgiving. That's just what we do every year with our neighbors. We just all get together and have a Friendsgiving. And we've been doing that for 4 years now, I think. I don't know. We kind of do Christmas too. If they don't go away for Christmas, we usually go over there for Christmas. Yeah, it's just what we do. Anyway, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Again, I'm tired. Yeah, nothing else really big has happened this past week at all that I can think of. Just e-learning. That was it. Getting up, taking care of schoolwork. My kids are pretty good with it. Yes, my son whines, but he got it all done, which I'm very proud of him. My daughter did what she could. What was unfortunate was a lot of the stuff, well, not a lot, but some of it, she didn't have because it had come home the previous week or that Monday, and she hadn't been in school, so the teacher wasn't able to send it to us. I know. Anyways, so did shut down the school because of, you know, more COVID cases within the school. It had been kind of ramping up. Like I said, our school does not require masks. It's recommended, but it's not required. And if somebody tests positive in your class, you get a notification email saying someone was positive, and that's it. They don't shut down the class. They don't require the class to quarantine. It's just the student or staff that tested positive quarantines. Well, the day that, well, at the same time as Liv, another student had tested positive in her class, and then we found out that her teacher had tested positive, and then a day after that I found out another one of her classmates had tested positive. So there was at least 4 positive cases in her class alone. I don't know about the rest of the school, because you only get notification for your own class. You're not privy to the rest of the school, kind of thing like that. So yeah, I guess it ramped up. Honestly, if when we go back after Thanksgiving break, I don't see it changing. We might have a reprieve for a week or so. I mean, granted, there's only 4 weeks before Christmas break, but it's a possibility that the cases would start popping back up again. Last year, they closed the school for all of December. From Thanksgiving to after the New Year, the school was closed. It was all e-learning. Honestly, that might be the best thing that we could do this year as well, since the vaccine for children just released. I'm not sure how many parents are choosing. I mean, the whole vaccine debate thing going on, who knows. Anyways, you want to get into knitting? Because I got a little bit to show. I got a finish, 3 whips, a new start, and plans for this week, I guess. Yeah, and a little bit of haul, just a tiny little bit, because the rest is coming today. Well, one piece is coming today, and then, you know, it never comes when I need it, right? Anyways, finish. So I know I showed this last week. I believe I said that I was going to finish it on Monday after the video I filmed, and I did. I finished my November socks. So here's my November socks. This is for the Rainbow Sock Chronicles by Sewlivi Violet and Lay Family Yarn on Ravelry. They're hosting this knit along. It was a whole year knit along where you knit a pair of socks every month based off of a certain color assigned to that month. October, November, and December were free months, so this was a free month. I picked this yarn that I had in my stash. This is from Rose Hill Yarns. This colorway is called Snow Melt, and I purchased the one with these 2 minis. So it was like this fun caramely color and this bluish gray. What's up, honey?
Susie's doing this weird thing, and he's like trying to get something on.
Sorry about that. My daughter was concerned about our cat. He was doing something. He does this weird thing where he seems to get like his tongue or his lip stuck in his mouth, and he goes like this. He freaks out, tries to get it out. I'm not sure why he does that, but he does that occasionally, and she was concerned, and then I helped her pour a bowl of cereal. So anyways, back to it. The socks. So yeah, it came with these 2, and I decided to alternate the toes, heels, and cuffs just for the fun of it. Oop. So yeah, I got these finished last Monday. Those are really pretty colors. I like those colors together. So yeah, November's is done. All we have is December, and I'm finished, which that's the plans I'll talk about later, is my December socks. Okay, we'll go ahead and into whips. Whips, yeah. Okay, This one's a little funky because I was picking up stitches for the sleeve and just left it as was. I'm not even finished picking up stitches, but which is the front. That's the front. Okay, my, what is this? This is the Amory by Isabel Kramer. I finished the body and I finished one sleeve. I made this, I decided to go ahead and make this a 3/4 length sleeve. It might grow just a little bit. I'm not sure how this yarn will grow after washing and blocking. I'm hoping a little bit. But if not, the garment does fit well. It's just the lace bit at the bottom needs to be fixed. So I don't know if I had the body finished in the last video. I don't remember. I can't remember that far back. I know I talked about only doing 4 repeats, so maybe I did talk about it. I picked up the sleeve, I started doing the decreases here, and then I got concerned that this would get too tight, so I decided to try it on after 7 repeats. So I'm supposed to repeat, the instructions say to repeat 10 times, the decrease 10 times, down to 55 stitches. And 55 just seemed like tight, so I didn't want to go too crazy. I haven't weaved in any ends, of course, but 55 seemed like it would be too tight on my arm, because my, what do you want to call this? What is this? My forearm is kind of, it's not a twig, that's for sure. There's muscle there, obviously, from knitting and everything. I got muscles here, so I was concerned. So I mean, I didn't think about it until I was already, what, 7 decreases in. But I was like, okay, let's try it on just to make sure. And I don't know if it was because the needles were on this when I tried it on, but it did feel kind of tight right here. I mean, I had the stitches stretched out on my DPNs as much as I could, and it was still kind of tight. So, I mean, it's not tight now because I tried it back on, but it's comfortable. It's not too loose. It is like perfect. So I only did the 7 decreases. And like I said, I did shorten this. So I was supposed to do 18 inches from under the arm till finishing off, which is just 1 row of purls and then 2 more rows of knit stitches. That's what the bottom hem is as well. I was supposed to do 18 inches. I decided to go ahead and do 13, which hits me right about here. And it doesn't look bad. I knew that with these soft sleeves that I would most likely just be yanking them up like this anyways. So with 3/4 length sleeve, I'll be like this, or I'll just yank them up just a little bit more. I didn't see a problem with that. Plus less knitting since I'm ready to be done. So yeah, I finished this sleeve, not yesterday, the day before, right before bed. I got it finished. What was that? That was Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Oh, my husband and I watched Old when I was doing this. We watched the movie Old by M. Night Shyamalan. Is that how you pronounce his name? And so while I was knitting, I'd just be like holding it up, trying to watch the movie through my knitting, because I don't like movies that are scary, thriller, suspenseful. They make me nervous, so I always like hide behind my... It was really good though, I'll be honest. I enjoyed that movie a lot. I also need to read the plot. If it's a scary movie, I feel more comfortable reading the plot online before watching the movie. That way I kind of have an idea of what's gonna happen, so that I'm less like scared about it. It helps. It really does help. My husband doesn't like it that I do that, but if you want me to watch a movie that is, in my eyes, scary, I need to watch or read the plot first. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I was doing. We watched Old and I finished the sleeve. Yesterday I was about to pick up the stitches, but then we had to go to church, so I was like, meh. Yeah, I need to divide these stitches a little bit better and then pick up the ones under the sleeve. Yarn for this is Knit Picks Gloss Lace Weight in the colorway Pine. It's a really nice yarn to work with because it's 70% wool, merino, and then 30% silk. So it's really soft. It's just the only problem is it's lace weight. It's lace weight. Teeny tiny. Anyways, though, it's very nice. This will be a good one to have in my wardrobe. I'm excited to get this blocked though, because it just wants to roll up on itself, and I just want this to grow a little bit. So yeah, I'll probably work on this a little bit today. Get going, maybe this other one I'm about to show, because I'm in a good spot with this one as well. This one is the Felix Pullover by Amy Christoffers. I didn't have the pattern for the other one, I'm sorry, but it's mostly done, so you can kind of see what it is. Felix Pullover by Amy Christoffers. This one is a raglan pullover as well, top down. I'm knitting this in Letlopi. This is Icelandic wool, 100% wool, in the ash gray colorway, and it's very rustic, very rustic. Let me show you where I'm at. I'm Tango. Here I am. So here is where I was the last time I showed this. Last Monday, this is where I was. I got all that finished since then. And I've worked on this 4 days since. 4 days. The sweater pattern is awesome. I mean, super simple, easy to follow pattern. The fact that it's a worsted Aran weight on a US, what is this, 11? Is that what 10? Sorry, that's the way that was printed on this needle is really funky. Or the reflection. Okay, yeah, US 10 or 6mm. I thought it was 11. My cat used the litter box. Ugh, it stings. Yeah, I thought this was 11, but it's a US 10. It just knits really fast, like really fast. So 6 rounds is an inch for me. So yeah, super fast. I'm really close to having the body finished, actually. So yesterday, I know you can't see that because of the color, so I put a little marker right there because that's where I was. I mean, not when I started yesterday, but when I decided to like try it on. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen my stories where I tried this on, or my picture. Just where I tried this on. The pattern says to do 9 inches from under the arm. And so when I measured that on me, like I tried it on, this seemed kind of short, kind of cropped, honestly. And I was a little worried about that. So after I tried it on, I had already done about 5.5 inches when I tried it on. I decided to calculate how many more rows I need to go to hit 9 inches. Since I was at 5.5, I wasn't going to do the half, so I just did another 4 inches, so 9.5. How many rounds would I need to knit to get to the 9.5, and then I could try it back on and see where it hits. So I did the math, and it was 24 rows. I'm already at 20, and so I was like, okay, I put the marker in here. I know it's really hard to see because of the it's not a color, it's just copper. And after I put that in, I took it to church. We do church in the afternoons now, 4:30. Took it to church and knit on it and did 21 rows, I believe, rounds. 21 rounds, and then I just couldn't knit on it anymore. My fingers were pretty sore, so I'm going to finish up those last 3 rounds, retry it on, and go from there. I'm supposed to do another, for the hem is, well, it says for 2 inches less than desired length for the body. So I'm assuming it just says do 11 rounds of binding. So roughly 2 inches for me. Oh, I do have to change to smaller needles, which were what? I don't even remember. So maybe it would be 1.5 inches. US 8. US 8 is for the hem, for the ribbing. Okay, anyways, so I'm a little worried. I don't know how well this grows. I'm not sure. That's the back. I'm not sure how this grows. Here's the raglan detail. There's a bunch of yarn overs in these cute little triangles, so it's on the front and the back. Those are super easy to do. So quick, so quick. And then just a bunch of stockinette for the body. And then, like I said, just ribbing for the hem and then the sleeves. What do I want to say? Oh, when I tried this on, it was a little bit scratchy around my neck, but that was like the only area, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. As long as I was like not focused on it, I didn't notice it, because I did put this on for a while. I didn't really notice it, so I'm hoping with a washing that it softens up quite a bit, and it'll be super like nice to wear. Like, and since I did it in a nice neutral color, maybe I'll be able to, like, I'll want to wear it a lot more. We will see. There also, I noticed, were little bits of plant matter in here, like just the tiniest little amount, but it made me excited because I'm like, oh, it's so authentic. It has little bits of like hay in it. Just so much fun. But yeah, if you want a nice, easy, maybe even beginner sweater pattern, I highly recommend this one. This one has been incredibly easy and nice to knit on, and like I said, quick, because it is a worsted / Aran weight. You don't have to use Let Lopey if you don't want to use a rustic yarn like this, but it's so quick and super easy. Even the short rows in this, incredibly well written out in this pattern, because it's wrap and turns, which maybe it was a different one. No, the short rows in this are incredibly well written out. Yeah, because wrap and turns are easy. It's the picking up the stitches when you come back to it to knit them together so you don't get the little bar that's wrapped around. That was always what confused me, but she wrote it out in here how to pick them up and knit them together or purl them together, which I highly appreciated and super easy to do. So yeah. This is exactly what I needed. A nice, quick, fast sweater compared to everything else I knit. Okay, sorry. I rambled on about that one forever. What else? What else? Okay. My Whitmore cardigan, barely touched it. Let me see. Oh, it's so tangled. Let me see where this marker was. Oh, okay. I guess I touched more of it than I thought. So I put in a sorry, about 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches on the body of this. So there's the back. This is a Whitfield Cardigan by Amy Loudon of Taylor S Studios. There's so much halo that definitely super fuzzy, super fuzzy. So yeah, I'm just working on slowly on the body. It's not really a focus piece right now because those other two are way closer to being finished. I do want to get this one done though, because it would be nice to have it to wear. The yarn is Sewlivi Dyes yarn in the colorway Artemis, which is, you can currently find it on my website under the color of the month. It was the May color of the month. That's where you can find it. So yeah, I added in my 2 new balls. So I dyed up 4 each, I believe, of these. I don't know if I'm going to need it all, considering, well, I don't know how much. I haven't measured. Obviously nowhere near what I need. I don't even have the pattern here with me. I wonder where it went. Probably upstairs. Sorry, mohair in my mouth. That stuff gets everywhere. I don't know how far I have to go. I can't remember. Oh, no, there wasn't really a measurement. It was just how many buttonholes I had to do. So I think I stopped because I was about to do another buttonhole and I wanted to be able to focus on that and not be distracted by anything. So yeah, I don't know how long. I know I have to make, if I wanted to do the short version, I think there's this buttonhole and then 1 more buttonhole. If I want to do the long version, which I probably will, it's 3 more buttonholes. And that's 20 rounds in between, or rows, whatever you want to call them. So I have a little bit to go on this, of course. And then the sleeves, but like I was saying, I dyed up 4 skeins of each, and I just now added in the second, and I've knit maybe 1 inch with this. So I don't know if I'm going to need all 4. I guess it just depends. I don't know. The sleeves are pretty big, long, I should say. And they balloon. I mean, there's a tapered version for the sleeves or the balloon version. I'm doing the balloon version because I just think that's super cute. But anyways, just thinking out loud, right? Anyways, so there's that one. That one's getting a little bit. And then that was it for my whips. Those 3 whips are the ones that I seem to be focusing on. And that's okay because that's okay. Why overwhelm myself? All right, my new start. Is this yeah, I did start this just recently. Friday. So I did go ahead and start the Striya by Drea Renee Knits. I have not posted this on Instagram or anywhere. Not even on my Ravelry, I think. I just marked it in my little spreadsheet that I have for tracking my knitting. That's how I know how many days it took me to knit something. So I went ahead and started this because I don't think I had any other knitting projects down here that I wanted to work on. So everything was upstairs, so I was like, well, let's go ahead and start this. I think last week I showed you my colors. I'll go ahead and show you again. It's my main color, one of my stripes. This is another stripe. One more, and I have a 4th color. I decided to go ahead and order a pink from, and these are all, sorry, so ampersand fibers. These are in the Caslin fingering. So the colorways are hard to say. At least this is the white one. I don't know if you can read that. It's under the Caslin. It's the Drizzle 00. That's the white one. We got Azurite 01, which is the yellow. Shield 03, I believe, is the green. And then, yeah, and then Orchid 01. Sorry, I know. You can check out my, I'll make a Ravelry page for these. So this is what I have so far. I won these in a giveaway. Thank you very much, Ampersand Fibers. Yes, I won these in a giveaway. I purchased some more for the main color. And then I just purchased, that's falling apart already. I just purchased a pink to go in these two as well. I just thought it'd look really nice if I added in the pink, and she just restocked the pink colorway because that was sold out. So that should be hopefully coming soon. I don't remember if it's out for delivery today or if it'll be tomorrow. Either way. Get these put back in here so they don't completely fall apart. I went ahead and cast on very little. I just got very little done. I don't even know how many rows. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows. But I got my stitch markers all set up. That's all I did. That is all I did. So this is knit on a US 2 in a half fisherman's rib pattern, which is really nice. Here's my swatch, my inky dinky little swatch. I haven't taken it apart yet because I got to figure out how I'm going to assign my stripes. I don't know how I want to do that yet, but I figured I could get a little bit in, and I'll work on this a little bit more. I still have to do several more rows before I even get to the first stripe. But yeah, I cast it on because it was just sitting there, so I thought might as well. I think I had to make notes for myself because this pattern has a little tracking chart in it. But the instructions on how to do some of the things in there were on a separate page, so I just wrote them all here myself. I'm trying to keep this kind of back so you can't read it, but I went ahead and wrote what each of those meant, so it's all on one page and I don't forget. I did get a little confused in this, but thankfully I figured it out and was able to make a couple more notes in here. So hopefully this will be helpful. Striya, I believe there is a knit along going on for this right now that started a while back called I think it was Instagram Friends or something like that. I am not entirely sure. I'll have to figure it out actually. Yeah, because it's not going to be in the pattern because, yeah, I don't even know how long the knit along goes for. Either way, it's a beautiful cardigan. It's going to be nice and squishy being in this half fisherman's rib. It'll be nice and cozy. But yeah, it's just one of those that didn't need to be started because I have all these older ones that are, I mean, they're kitted up to the, I mean, I guess everything I have is kitted up. It just needs to be wound into cakes, put with its needles into a bag. Yeah. All right. I know I've been talking forever. Hopefully I can edit stuff out so it's not too long. Go ahead and plans and then haul. So my plan is to start my December socks, but a little early because November 26th is the start of Sockmas. And that is hosted by Natalie of Nitty Natty. I really want to just participate in that because my socks for December are going to be Christmas themed just because I had the yarn for it. Oh, my kitty's sitting. We're just sitting like this. That's so cute when cats are like super distinguished. He's so cute. Anyways, so I know this starting them early will disqualify me for the December drawing in the Rainbow Sock Chronicles, but I'm not worried about that. I mean, I've been submitting my socks every month this whole year and I haven't won anything. Plus, remember, I told you a couple weeks ago, if you were here watching, I think my winning streak is over. So I'm not too concerned, but I will be able to submit these for the final overall Rainbow Sock Chronicles like bit where you put all your socks in like a little circle or something. So that'll still count. So I'm not too worried about it. But yes, I'm going to start these on November 26th, which is Friday. I'll go ahead and show you my yarns. So these beautiful red and green, these are from Round Table Yarns. I won these last year from, oh my gosh, who did I win these from? I wish I could remember. Threads Untwined. That's who I won these from. I don't know if she's still in business, to be honest. Anyways, I won these. Sorry. So Round Table Yarns. These are on the Camelot base, which is 80% merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. This one is called Poisoned Apple. And this one's called A Maying. And you know what's funny is I was always like, why, you know, the names, all right, Poisoned Apple kind of makes sense. I'm like, okay. But A Maying, I was like, what is that even? But it wasn't until I took this band off and caked these up that I noticed that there is a little story on the inside of these bands. And both of these stories are revolved around Guinevere. And, you know, the whole, like Camelot stuff, you know, what is it? What do you call it? Like, it's Guinevere. And this one's all about, I don't know. It's just, so A Maying, I'll just say, is just a ride through the forest. That's what they called it back then. So yeah, I thought that was crazy. And then Poisoned Apple is a story all about someone poisoned an apple, and then they blamed it on Guinevere because she's the one who set out the food, but somebody else poisoned it, and so the wrong person ate it or something. I can't remember. Either way, I thought that was quite interesting. But yes, these are caked up, ready to go for Friday. It is kind of bothering me that they're caked up already. They're just sitting there and they're like, you know, you want to start me now kind of thing. And I really do. But yes, so I originally thought that I was just going to stripe these. Make it easy, you know, just a plain vanilla sock but striped. But the more Natalie of Nitty Natty is showing her plaid blanket socks that she'd been knitting on, I just really love the look of that pattern. She's doing hers in like different colored stripes, but I'm just going to do mine in like this. I'll insert a photo of what the sock pattern looks like here. But I thought that'd be super cute for Christmas socks. And I might even alternate them. So one will be, the main color will be red with green stripes. And the other one will be green with red stripes. Like, how cute would those socks be? So yeah, as much as I prefer vanilla socks because they're quick and easy and I don't have to tote around a pattern or anything like that, I think these socks are going to be absolutely adorable in these colors. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. That's like I said, these are just screaming to be cast on, and I have to wait till Friday. I'm like, ugh. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Last bit is haul. This, what I'm wearing is a haul. I ordered this from Twill and Print a while back. It was a pre-order. This beautiful, like sagey green hoodie. It's very soft. It feels like pajamas. And if Amy is watching, yes, I did sleep in this last night because I did wear this to church last night. I don't care. It's super nice. But yeah, it's fuzzy, lightweight. Absolutely love it. And this print is gorgeous. So yes, Twill and Print. She had some t-shirts, but I think her pre-order ended yesterday. I'm sorry, I don't record earlier. And then I also threw in another Progress Keeper stitch marker. It's hard to show you, but it's a little enameled skein of yarn wrapped with a crystal and some, I think, lavender. It won't focus, I know. But it's really pretty. Oh, I'm not even filming this in like my cinematic version. Sorry. Oh well. If those were better like quality, let me know. Or if it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I got another one of these from her because I have a couple other ones. Not very many, but slowly collecting hers because they're beautiful. And then I decided to go ahead and order myself a Nitty Knotty. This is for spinning. This one was 3D printed. I bought it on Etsy. I'll link down below. I had a homemade one out of PVC pipe, but mine wasn't the right like length. Even though I had trimmed it, it's just I wasn't able to correctly calculate my yardage of my hand spun yarn. And I was just getting tired of it, so I decided to purchase myself like a correct sized one, like one that's legit. I believe this is a 1 yarder. So when you wrap the yarn around this, it'll be 1 yard exactly. And then I can just count how many I have and then calculate that way. Hopefully. But yeah, so this cute little thing. And it can come apart, so I can just stick it in one of the pockets of my little spinning tote that I have. But yeah, I just got black because picking a color is difficult. Picking a color is difficult. You'd think I'd go with green, which I wanted to, but it was hard to pick a color. So I just went with black, made it easy on myself. That way, any yarn I wrap around this other than black will actually like stand out. I do wish that it kind of locked into place, but I don't see how that would have been possible anyway. Any way to lock it in place. I mean, it'll hold once you have yarn wrapped around it, but until then, they look like ice picks to me. So I've been like, to my family, because, you know, why not be weird? Makes people giggle. Right, Orange? Anyways, that's it for haul. Oh, there'll probably be, obviously there's next Monday is still November, so I'll film then. And then December will be Vlogmas. And I'm hearing a lot of people will not be doing podcasts during December because they're doing Vlogmas, which makes sense. So I think I might do that too, because I don't want to burn myself out too much. I'm not really good at vlogging, so just understand that I'm not good at vlogging. But yeah, that's probably what's going to happen in December. We'll talk about that next week. I do hope that if you are in America and you are celebrating Thanksgiving this week, I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving. All right, guys, really, I need to stop. I love you. Bye.